Is there a defining experience that gave you specific insights into how the global environment makes it easier for populist right wingers to outcompete the traditional center right?
The first time I began to understand how it worked was rather personal. So my husband was in a center-right Polish government until 2014. And I watched how the online conversation and how the political conversation around it began to change then and afterwards. And so experiencing that and then watching how fake stories and trivia were used to create fake scandals and so on. I mean, watching how that was done and how that was used by the far right, by much more extreme movements to take power was my personal experience of understanding how this worked. I think that social media fundamentally changes the way we behave and the way we speak to one another. In other words, it encourages a kind of online performance. So rather than real conversations, you have performed conversations. And rather than real policies, you have performed policies. The modern version of the culture war in which the fight that matters is not the real one, like it's not really about traditional marriage, or it's not really about taking care of children. It's about winning certain kinds of arguments online or pretending to defend certain kinds of arguments online. So thus, social media enabled that.
Given your on-the-ground experiences in Hungary and Poland, what insights have you gathered from their trajectories that you might think would apply to the British and American cases? What should we be anticipating coming down the pipeline in terms of the evolution of populist and authoritarian tactics and ideology?
I mean, in some sense, what happened in Poland and Hungary has already happened in the United States. So the use of conspiracy theory and fake culture wars to create an authoritarian movement, which is what you had in Poland and Hungary, has now happened in the United States.